You walk into a dealership in 2026 and every single bike looks the same. Plastic fairings, aggressive LED eyes, screens everywhere, and a price tag that makes your pocket cry before you even sit on it. If you're someone who actually loves motorcycles, not just for the numbers, but for the feeling, this hits different. So you want that old soul, that classic charm, but you also don't want a 40-year-old machine that breaks down on you every other weekend, leaks oil in your garage, and has zero safety tack to save you when some guy on his phone runs a red light right in front of you. You're stuck between nostalgia and practicality. And honestly, most people just give up and buy another boring naked bike because they think they can't have both. But here's my promise to you. You can have both. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 retro motorcycles you can actually buy brand new in 2026. Real bikes, real prices, available right now in the United States that give you that vintage soul with modern reliability, modern brakes, and yes, even cornering ABS so you don't end up in a ditch chasing that nostalgic feeling. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which one fits your budget and your riding style, whether you're a new rider or someone who's been doing this for 20 years and just wants to fall in love with motorcycling again. Let's start with the Royal Enfield Bullet 650. Now, Royal Enfield is celebrating something huge this year, their 125th anniversary, and they chose to do it by reviving the most iconic name in their entire lineup, the Bullet, first introduced way back in 1932. But here's the twist. For the first time ever, the Bullet isn't a single cylinder anymore. It's a 650cc parallel twin. That means the classic stepped seat, the hand-painted pinstriping, the winged badge, the pea-shooter exhaust note that sounds like it belongs in a black and white film, but underneath all that nostalgia is a modern air and oil-cooled engine pushing out real usable power for highway riding. And the price point on this thing is genuinely shocking for what you're getting, putting it well within reach for a first big bike or a second garage toy. Next up, the Triumph Bonneville T120. If retro motorcycling had a king, it would be this bike. This is the machine that basically started the whole modern classic movement back in 2001, and Triumph just gave it a serious update for 2026. New alloy wheels, refreshed electronics, lean-sensitive cornering ABS, traction control, cruise control, full LED lighting, and they even threw in USB-C charging so your phone doesn't die mid-ride. The 1200cc parallel twin pulls close to 80 horsepower with that torquey British character that just makes every back road feel like an event. Yes, it sits at a premium price point, but when you see it in person, the chrome detailing, the bench seat, the build quality, you understand exactly why people call this the gold standard. Number 3 is the Kawasaki Z900RS, and this one is for the rider who wants retro looks but doesn't want to give up an inch of real performance. This bike pays direct homage to the legendary 1970s Z1, with that teardrop tank, round headlight, and signature tail section, but it's running an inline-4 engine with real modern horsepower. If the price feels like a stretch, Kawasaki's also got the Z650RS, same retro DNA, smaller twin engine, and a price that's actually approachable for someone just getting into this whole modern classic world, sitting right around $9,000. Fourth on the list, and this one surprises people every single time, the Kawasaki W800. This bike isn't just retro-styled, it's practically a time machine. It's a faithful tribute to the original 1960s W1, complete with a bevel gear-driven cam, an air-cooled vertical twin, chrome fenders, spoked wheels, and that unmistakable pea-shooter exhaust. Kawasaki barely touched this bike for 2026, and that's exactly the point. They didn't need to. It's low, it's approachable, it's got beginner-friendly ergonomics, but it sounds and feels like nothing else on a modern showroom floor. And the fifth bike on this list, the R129T. This is where retro meets German engineering precision. That iconic boxer twin, the kind that's powered BMWs since basically forever, wrapped in a chassis that's been refined for real-world usability. It's not cheap, but if you've got the budget, this thing delivers a riding experience that genuinely feels different from every other bike on this list. That flat twin character, that shaft drive smoothness, it's a completely different flavor of retro. So now you've got 5 bikes, 5 completely different personalities, from $8,000 entry point all the way up to a premium German machine. But here's the thing I didn't tell you yet. Out of these 5, there's one that dealerships in the US are already struggling to keep in stock, with wait lists forming before it's even fully landed in showrooms, and it's not the one most people would guess. Stick around, I'm going to tell you exactly which one it is, why it's selling out faster than anything else on this list, and more importantly, which one of these 5 actually matches your riding style, your budget, and the kind of rider you want to become. Don't go anywhere.